you go. Nice healthy bass. Whew, he was after that one. Oh, another. Whew. Another little bass. Right now it's still kind of cool, so I'm throwing a small bait. It's a little DOA cow jerk bait. It's 2 casts, 2 fish, so maybe we'll go 3 in a row. These fish will school up in certain areas. If you can find a spot, you catch one, really work it hard, because there's going to be more fish there usually. Some kind of structure or something that's holding the fish there. You turn the camera off. 2 seconds later, bam. Here we go. Another one's little. The little ones are here. The big ones are not too far away, so. I'm just twitching this thing. I get to a hole, I let it drop, and these twitch baits just twitch a little bit, and they've been aggressive so far. Well, the bite's definitely picking up. Color I've been using, Arkansas shad. Little boy. We'll get bigger. We will get bigger. Well, nothing big but numbers. This is number 20. A lot of them this size, but the big ones, they are around. So, and don't think a big bass won't eat this little jerk bait. Right now it's cooler weather. What I see is a lot of small baits out here, so I am going to throw a bigger one when it warms up a little bit. I'm going to throw bigger bait. For now, I'm going small and getting a lot of action. Oh. Afternoon bass, they're getting bigger. Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh, there you go. Getting a little bigger. Fat little things. Today wasn't too bad of a day. Caught roughly 35 bass, up to about 4 pounds. Nothing big for this area, but it was a good bite. A little bit different this time because the best bite was in the morning. We had a northwest wind, and I stayed just south of the Indian Mound. And most of y'all, if you've been here, you can see the Indian Mound. You can't miss it. It had the cleanest water on the west side. Friends of mine went over to the east side. It wasn't as clean. They didn't do nearly as well as I did. I had 20 bass before my buddy even caught his first one fishing on the east side. But baits I was using, I didn't do good usually with my swim baits. They weren't producing, but what was producing was a jerk bait. In Arkansas shad, this is Arkansas Glow. It's a DOA bait. It's a natural looking bait. This has worked really well. I used this size here, and also I used a smaller size early on with a light spinner. And even though it's a small size, elephants eat peanuts, you can get some nice sized bass on a small one. So working these, I get around the mats, anywhere I see some weeds, see some kind of structure, even if it's floating mats, and I work the edges. I kind of just jerk this through this. Once it gets to a deeper water, just kind of let it sink a little bit and just twitch it a little bit. And it was, like I say, really productive. And I say had like 30 bass by noon. And then after that, the wind shifted from northwest to northeast, and that little bit of a wind shift changed my buddy. He started catching a few more bass. he was working a worm. So I think when the bass feel that change in the weather, they kind of change their feeding habits. So I still managed about 5 more on a jerk bait. So I had a good feel for it. I kept using it for most of the day. So I still say it's going to be February and March before we really get to the really good days. And hopefully I'll get the double-digit bass. But until then, there's some good fishing there. 35 fish is not a bad day anywhere. So till next time, this is Pete Hink. We'll see you on the water.